Good morning, Paul Georgie from Allendale. It's April 4th, 2011. Looks like we got macro buying in the grains and in the commodity markets pretty much across the board here this morning. We've got the dollar lower, crude is higher, gold is $10 higher, silver 75 higher as we speak. We've got cotton mixed, old crop versus new crop, but sugar is higher, and stock indexes are also higher here this morning. Grains sharply higher here across the board. One of the main reasons that we continue to see interest in grains is that in the weekly commitment of traders reports, you've seen that the funds were actually sellers are continuing to liquidate positions. That was as of last Tuesday, and it also suggests here this morning with higher prices that the funds are trying to get back in this thing. We've got markets that are making new contract all-time highs in corn in the nearby contract. You've got cattle, hogs right up against the highs. Beans are not that far away from it. So we've got everything near the high end of the range. And if the funds haven't participated until now, we need to take things to new levels, new higher levels, in order to get them back in the market. So that's something we got to watch very closely here over the next several days. We're still on China watch in corn. That's 8 o'clock in the morning when the USDA announces their daily export sales. We'll have to watch that closely here this morning. Again, is China going to be buying some corn? Is Japan going to need more corn? Those are things that will continue to support this old crop contract because of the tight ending stocks and very narrow stocks to usage ratios that we're looking at in the corn market. In the soybeans, however, the news isn't quite as good there. We've got South America. Harvest is underway again. They've got a record crop down there, and rains have lightened up so they can get back at harvesting and go in full force. Crush margins are not very good here in the U.S. and in South America as well. So, and in China. So it's China's reluctant to buy U.S. high-priced soybeans. Talk on Friday that there were some cancellations here in the U.S. and moving those beans out of Argentina or Brazil instead. So those are things that we're going to be monitoring very closely, and it's going to have an impact on the market here as we move through the week. Wheat market supported sharply overnight because of the weather conditions. There was hopes that we'd have some moisture in the southern plains. We didn't get that moisture, very little down there. The northern plains got less amounts than they thought, but there's rain forecasted for this week in the Dakotas, Minnesota area, which certainly more than likely will cause flooding as this large snowpack starts to melt. In the livestock trade, cutout values there were higher in the choice. We were up $1.37, while the select was down 2 cents. So a change there. It looks like the near-term demand out of Japan is, how long will it continue? The weekly export sales numbers will be important this week when we get those numbers on Thursday morning. The hog trade, however, pork cutout values there were down $1.27 on Friday. We expect futures markets here this morning, since the market is up against the contract highs, maybe a steady higher, checking out stops above the market, see if there's any interest to buy this market at higher levels. Traders are going to see if that what the market's made of here early. So a lot of different things going on here this morning, but and it's also something that we have to remember. It's the beginning of the month, beginning of a quarter. How many times have we seen the funds come in, do some buying, reallocating, rebalancing positions at that time? So we got to look forward to this week as well. Don't forget to come out and see me in Carrington, North Dakota. I'm going to be out there on Wednesday afternoon at 2:30. So if you're going to be in the area, stop in. We'd be happy to have you. And looking forward to get out there. So if you got any questions, don't hesitate to call us here at Allendale at 800-262-7538. And we wish you a very successful trading day. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Thank you.